Hi, welcome to the Retirement Channel once again. Today, we'll be talking about how to create a cash flow strategy for retirement. My name is Angel Torres. I'm a chartered financial consultant and a financial planner. I work with retirees, also work with young entrepreneurs and veteran families. The company that we work for is called New Horizon MC LLC. Making the change from a saver to a spender is a financial mental hurdle. Create a spend down plan and paycheck replacement strategy to help map out your path in retirement. Strong income planning and bottom up strategies for cash flow going into retirement will help you give you the flexibility when the surprise pop up, and they usually always pop up, allowing you to weather income storms and enjoy successful retirement. So we always ask ourselves, do we have enough? So cash flow planning, while you may no longer receive a paycheck every 2 weeks, you still have sources of income that creates taxes, like capital gains, IRA distribution, and Social Security, to name a few. IRAs require minimum distribution, the RMDs, and pensions if you are lucky to have one, of forced income. If you need additional dollars after those income buckets, look at lower tax sources and weight them against taking additional dollars from your IRA. While taking funds from sources like your IRA may result in higher tax bracket, look to utilize lower tax bracket in years to come. For example, if your income would decrease enough to take you below your normal tax bracket this year or for the next few years, consider taking out as much as you can at the lower tax bracket without actually going over it. This allows you to withdraw funds now for the future, use at a lower tax bracket than would be in later years. This could be a great time for Roth conversion. You should consider that, okay? Look to pay off high interest rate debt and potential your mortgage before retirement. Each dollar used to pay off a debt is a guaranteed return at a rate of interest. Think of it this way. If you have debt with an interest rate of 10%, every additional dollar that you pay down, the balance earns a 10% return. Also, because debt is an obligation, lowering your paying off debt permits you to more freedom in determining your monthly cash flow. So cash is the most expensive way to give money. What do I mean by this? Creating a plan to donate money to charity in a tax-efficient manner helps reduce taxes without penalizing the receiving organization. At 72 and a half, you can use qualified charitable deduction, QCDs, to give directly to charity, reducing your taxable income and providing funding to the cost of income in the current year. It could also work to reduce the amount of wealth lost over time. So, determining the lower tax cost options for funding your lifestyle. RMDs are forced income at age 72 and a half. Take this money first. Review your taxable account for assets with the lowest appreciation and that are longer terms. Perhaps strategically, withdrawing money from your Roth IRA will allow you to stay in a certain tax bracket. Timing is critical. If you're planning the big purchase a few years out, not investing dividends or interest payments, reducing spending or selling some appreciating assets to fill up a gap, to fill up a tax bracket, can offer you more flexibility when making a purchase. Without planning ahead, you could lose more wealth to taxes if additional income generates to funds the purchase drives you into a higher tax bracket. So other considerations: creating a regular income stream. You need a plan for this. Downsizing is always the first alternative. Reverse mortgage tenure options. Short terms to deferred Social Security, if you defer to 70, would be a better alternative if you can afford it. Reduce debt spending. Downsizing to pay off debt. Reverse mortgage lump sums. Refinancing conventional loans, mortgages. Consider annuities as a pension. Many retirees do not consider long-term care and planning. This is a very expensive area. Long-term client planning, pay for home care and use long-term care insurance, other funding approaches. You need a plan for this because you never know if you get sick, incapacitated, or you have to be in a facility. You need to take this in consideration in your cash flow planning. So running the numbers and looking at more than just this year are the key to success when planning a cash flow and tax minimization strategy for retirement. Doing so will help you build a future goal of a strong foundation and keep your financial plan from easily breaking at the first sign of stress. So the key thing here is to ensure that you sit down with a financial advisor and strategize all your income flows and all that. And what are the expenses you need to reduce during retirement? You're looking at longevity. People today are not just living to 85. Lots of people today are living up to 95, even close to 100. So longevity is one of your main enemies, if you believe it or not, in terms of not running out of cash. So if you like this content, subscribe to my channel. Please leave me your comments, and I will see you again in the next